If you've made it to the Door Guardian, you are in the endgame now. He's one of the last main bosses you'll fight in Lies of P, and even though he's a bit of a gimmick boss, he can still be a real challenge. But once we've got him figured out, you'll see that he's really not all that bad. So let's break down how to take out the Door Guardian. To get started, let's take a look at my build going into the fight. I played around with a lot of different combinations, and this is the one that worked best for me. For my weapon, I'll be using the Black Steel Cutter Blade +9 and the Acidic Crystal Spear handle. I'm running an advanced build, so I really like this combination heading into the endgame. And for amulets, this was all about increasing health and stamina. So I'm using the Blue Guardianship Amulet because it increases health and stamina. I'm using the Iron Wall Amulet for the increased defense, the Leaping Amulet for the increased stamina, and then the Life Amulet for the increased HP. Now for defensive parts, this boss has shock attacks that can build up shock really quickly. So I'm using the Belford Superior Insulation Converter because of the shock resistance and the latest shock cartridge. Now before we jump in, here are my keys to success. Now the gimmick to this fight is that you can't really deal damage to the boss outright, so you need to focus on his right leg. We'll want to lock onto his right leg and just keep getting a couple hits in at a time. Eventually he'll stagger and we'll be able to get a fatal attack, which is where we're going to do the majority of our damage. Next, we need to keep an eye on our stamina. I'm not sure what it is about this fight, maybe it's the shock buildup, but your stamina will go quickly and it doesn't seem to regen normally, so you have to try to save it when possible. And if you're having trouble, shot puts work really well to stagger him. You'll see in this fight that I have shot puts equipped, I just don't use them on this particular run because I ran out and didn't feel like going to buy more, but if you're having trouble, they are a really good option. I would also recommend a really good fire or acid weapon for increased damage. Once you get the fatal attack and he catches fire or you're able to inflict him with acid, he'll continue to take damage, so you really only need to knock him down and fatal attack him twice and this fight will be over. And finally, I focus on parrying and blocking his attacks in this fight because that just fits my playstyle. But if you prefer to dodge, that works well too, and I've seen some players saying that it even works better, so that might be a good option to try out. Okay, now let's jump in. Now immediately, once we run in, we want to make sure to lock onto his right leg. And he starts right in with this roll move that he does, which I definitely wasn't expecting. But trying to stay close to him here, and when he does this little swipe, you can usually stay close and get in a couple of hits. And you'll see as we're hitting him, we're just not doing any damage here. Which is why we're just trying to focus right on that leg, just getting a couple of hits in here and there. So typically when he pulls back like this and he goes for this swing move, he's going to follow up with that big left hand, so you want to watch out for that follow-up left hand slam. And here, just trying to stay close to him, get a couple hits in at a time. You'll see my stamina bar is all the way down. It drains just really quickly in this fight, and you don't want to be caught without stamina. So I try to take a second here to just kind of reset, back up, get my health back up, get my stamina bar fill back up. Waiting for him to make his next move. Comes in with that big left-hand slam. We're able to run in and get a couple of good hits in. He drops an elbow on me with his Fury attack. Now with this roll move, you just want to stay to your right and just kind of run around the side of him and then try to stay close, and you'll get a good opportunity to get in a couple of hits here. And you'll see my stamina bar is all the way down again, which is why I'm not actually going for any heavy attacks. Just kind of doing the light attacks so I can get a couple in at a time. Just trying to chip away at that leg. And waiting for him to make his move, letting my stamina come back up. Comes in with that left-hand slam. Run in right away, get a couple of hits in. We're able to block that, stay close, a couple more hits. Fury attack with the elbow, but we're able to block that. And again, that roll move, we just kind of stay around the side of him. And then he does this Superman move. I have a really hard time blocking that one for whatever reason. I feel like he's kind of jumping on top of you, but he's really just going to hit you with that big crystal hand, so I don't know. Now here, I get my first fatal attack, and I run in to stay close, but you have to watch out. He will hit you on his way down, which you don't want to miss these opportunities to get that fatal attack, so just watch out for that. And you'll see we're able to, it's like fire here, and we're able to do just a ton of damage, and he's still taking damage now. So we only need to do this one more time. We've already got his health more than halfway down, still just taking a ton of damage. Alright, so he's not on fire anymore. Back to the original strategy, just trying to chip away at that leg. Look for some good opportunities. Boom there, watch out for that follow-up hand. A couple of hits in here. Slam down,
stay close, a couple of hits here and there. Staying close, can't get you there. Slam down, we're able to block that. Getting a couple more hits, and then watch for the jump. Finally able to block that one. We see him pull back, so we know he's going to swipe. We know he's going to follow up with that hand, so we want to just stay close. Block those, give him a couple more hits. Gets me there. Pretty sure I'll block that one, but we'll give it to him. Staying close, a couple more hits. Gets me again. Watch out for that. Roll attack will just stay to the right. Come around, get a couple more hits in. Watch out for that stupid foot slam. And then just take a second to back up here, heal, wait for my hammer to come back up. Of course he hits me with that fist move again. Takes a while to get back up. Watch for that swipe move, but just stay close, get a couple hits in. Watch for the slam, a couple more hits, and just like that, we are able to fatal attack him again. Actually move out of the way this time, so I don't get hit when he falls down. And just like that, we are able to get our second fatal attack, and we are able to take out the Door Guardian. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope this video was helpful. If so, feel free to let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for even more Lies of B content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.